Hey everybody, so this is going to be a Yuri's Revenge game on Doom Patrol. And one thing I noticed on Doom Patrol is like you could go one minus from war with Soviet or you could straight tank rush. I mean, for me, I seem to be lately doing better with a straight tank rush. I mean, in 0 minus from War Factory. Especially if it's with the allies, but if it's with another Soviet, I usually go 1 minus from War Factory. Lately, at least. Because if you straight tank rush, sometimes like the allied player usually wants to go 1 minus from War Factory, and you usually get pressure on them, and you make them the miners kind of not get full scoops of ore. You can harass them, make infantry they don't need, because infantry is only going to be used as the base defense on pillboxes. If they make a lot of infantry in pillboxes, they're going to put that money into the tanks, into the aircraft. Remember that. So if you pressure them early, you could actually force them to spend money that they don't need. But if they're really, really good at defense, they might be able to stop it. But a lot of players lately, aren't doing well versus the Soviet Rush in this map. So here we go. See, now 1 minus from War Factory. See, he's got a War Factory. And that one Grizzly tank isn't going to do anything. Now I'm going to knock this miner off the gems. I mean, off the ore, sorry. Oh, actually, he might have won straight tanks because he only has 2 miners. And he actually didn't try to block the Rhino tanks. He should have exchanged some Grizzly tanks for them, I think. Sold the MCV. Does he have another power plant? I would never sell an MCV with no power plant, but I can't tell. He might have one. Not sure. And this Guardian GI is really could kill me if I run right into them, but I'm going to use my speed to go around them. And if you see some of my other games, I like putting them inside of a IAB just to make them move faster. Oh. Actually, I think Allies is better going 1 minus from War Factory, because this guy went straight tanks, but then he kind of really didn't confront me when I attacked his power plant. He didn't really go after me that much. So we got 3 miners, and I could keep making slowly make more miners and more miners. And he's actually kind of letting me do stuff. He's actually letting me shoot him because he's actually playing kind of scared. That one Rocketeer isn't going to do anything, really. The fact that he doesn't have a power plant and doesn't have freighter means it's going to be too hard for him to win. I do not think he should have sold the NCV. I think he was panicking.
Building. Vehicle reporting. Cancel. Changing position. Training. Unit ready.
Working class. Now, we will need
Construction complete.
Waiting order.
Garrison.
Moving.
Building. Training. Building.
Waiting order.
Construction complete. Ore miner under attack.
Serving
Unit
report.
ready. New construction options. Training. Unit ready. Ore miner under attack. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Moving.
Unit
Location
ready.
confirmed.
Building.
Reactor ready. Ready, comrade. A hot spot.
Training. Unit ready. New rally point established.
Waiting orders.
Unit ready.
Armored personnel carrier ready. Making tracks.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Ready, comrade. Ready, comrade. Location confirmed. Vehicle
Spy
orders.
plane ready.
Clear the air.
Unit ready.
Clear the air.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Location confirmed. Pride of the working class. We will need that.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building.
Waiting orders. Changing
Construction
position.
complete.
I'll carry out the operation.
Unit ready.
And I realized the only way he could really beat me is if he entry rushes me and gets lucky. So all I gotta do is make walls, and then he might just not be able to do anything at all.
Changing position.
Unit
So I got the walls up, so it's nothing. I thought it was a Navy SEAL, but I don't think he has radar, so it has to be just a GI IFV.
Location confirmed. Let's clear the air. Ready, comrade. Moving.
I'm
building.
gonna try to Desert bomb him,
Building.
and he's just gonna quit because he couldn't do anything at that point. Good game.
Packed up and ready.
Yeah, everybody. So this is gonna be another Yuri's Revenge game, and I actually just recently got better internet and a faster modem, so it's a little bit easier for me to upload videos because they upload faster. So anyway, got the power plant up.
Options. Construction complete. New construction options.
Barracks up.
Building. Unit ready. Construction complete.
And it's actually there's actually the lag's not there's really not a lot of lag. When I did the minimum speed times, this game's actually a little bit faster than that.
New construction options. Unit lost.
Yeah, this is way faster.
Training.
So anyway, sometimes versus
Unit ready.
sometimes LAs versus LAs you like to make a Navy SEAL. Sometimes Rocketeers. But remember, if you trade down Rocketeers kill each other, then someone in the paratrops you are in trouble. And a Navy SEAL usually takes care of business, but it does cost $1,000 and an IFV
Unit ready.
because you don't want to have a Navy SEAL alone. It's usually better than having an IFV.
On my way.
Unit ready.
On the move.
Construction complete.
Running smooth.
Unit lost.
And this guy, he makes 4 GIs every single game. I don't know why.
Insufficient.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Usually doesn't.
Taking them down.
Unit ready.
And the reason why I make the machine gun IFV is because it actually gives the IFV experience, and later on it's gonna get promoted. Because I'm gonna put a Navy SEAL in it later, and then if I kill like a wave of guys, I'm probably gonna get veteran and maybe even elite status. And a lot of people say, if you get an elite IFV, you're lucky, and you the guy would have beat you. Well, I actually do kind of play to try to get promoted IFVs. It's not like just random every time I get it. It's not random. So like if I'm killing GIs here, there, killing tanks, last shot in tanks, it's gonna get the promotion. And watch, I could kill this guy because he's not deployed.
Unit lost.
Oh shit, he got killed, but boom, boom, boom.
Ready.
And he's gonna paradrop me.
Construction complete.
Looks like I'm attacking him, so I'm gonna go. Like, oh shit, I gotta go back because of the damn paradrops. So I was like, this will be an easy stop, right?
Low power.
And I got 2 GIs plus the tank.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Building.
I was like, I do not know what I did wrong there. I was like, what the freaking hell?
Construction complete.
Now I'm gonna use some dogs, but dogs do not really do all too well. See, it.
Lost. Training.
Oh man, that is so bad. Yeah, using dogs versus that many GIs is not a good idea.
Lost.
And I actually couldn't believe it. I was like, what just happened?
Ore miner.
I was gonna ult him with the.
Our base is under attack.
So this is the most ridiculous thing, and this happens.
Structure sold.
I know making a Navy SEAL costs a lot of money, and you don't like to do it, but this is what you get. This is what you get if you don't want to make a.
Structure sold. Unit promoted.
You don't want to make a CLIV or have Rocketeers. I mean, I actually thought I easily had it with 2 GIs plus
Anytime
Alton.
you want to get into the fight, just jump on
2
in.
GIs plus Alton, I thought I had, so he's gonna just finish me off.
Unit promoted.
Boom, boom, boom.
Ore miner under attack. Our base is under attack. Ore miner under attack.
So I don't know why he's shooting at the power plant and not at the refinery, because the refinery is what's making all the money.
Our base is under attack. Repairing. New construction options. Unit lost.
He didn't actually finish me off there. That's kind of funny. But he's got so much stuff.
Unit lost.
I thought he had me, but it looks like I could stay alive for maybe a little bit longer, try to get lucky. Because actually you have seen me get lucky. Well, not lucky, but I mean, you've seen me catch up a lot of times in games when I was behind.
Unit ready.
Like, ah, shit.
Unit lost. Ore
Trying to run over this GIs.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Ore miner under attack. Unit lost.
Need a conversion? Running smooth.
Training. Building.
So just, you gotta be ready for the power drops in Allied versus Allied. It might be a little bit easier for Soviet because Soviet tanks have a little more armor and they could run over the GIs a little bit easier. But sometimes in Allied versus Allied, you get this problem.
Construction options.
Ready as ever. Oh, yeah,
Unit
I
ready.
agree with duty. It's in the bank. Orders,
Building.
time. Squared away,
On
sir.
hold.
I'm just clinging to life at this point.
Ore miner under attack. Our base is under attack.
Can do.
Construction complete.
You got it. All ready as ever.
Construction complete.
Sure thing, sir.
New construction options. Ore miner under attack. Unit lost.
Can do. On the mark, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Let's move out. Right away, sir.
Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Let's show 'em what we got. Chrono miner reporting for duty. Can do. Hooah!
Unit lost.
Moving out. 24/7. You'll get the cash in a flash. Right away, sir. Squared away, sir.
Ore miner
I'll be
under
there
attack.
right away. Sure thing, sir.
Unit ready.
I can go anywhere. Up and over. 24/7. It's in the bank. Squared away, sir. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Orders.
Reinforcements ready. Select target.
Got a clear view, sir. Clear out the place.
Building.
Check out the view. Igniting boosters. Sir, yes, sir. Double time. Enemy sighted.
Unit lost.
Enemy
Our base is under attack. Low power. Unit promoted.
digging in.
Repairing. Unit lost.
And he actually had trouble finishing me off, but when he brought his prism tanks, nothing I could really do. I mean, one Rocketeer killed 1 or 2, but then after that, the IFVs are just gonna finish me.
Safety first.
Unit lost.
So I mean, it actually was like kind of shocking that I screwed up that bad, but
Base is under attack.
that's what happens sometimes.
Unit promoted. Building. Building.
Hey everybody, so I'm gonna throw in another 2 vs 2 into the end.
Unit ready. Training.
Allies.
Construction complete.
On my way.
Bottom of the top, so I'm gonna maybe Annie's got a little bit.
Training. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Can do.
Building.
Double time.
New construction
Sir, yes, sir.
options.
Orders. Orders. Moving out. How about some action?
Now I kind of think that Allies and Soviet is a really good 2 vs 2 combo. I think it's better than 2 Allies and 2 Soviets, in my opinion. But I mean,
New construction options.
it's hard to say for 100% certainty who's the best 2 vs 2. And then if Yuri's in the equation, like would Yuri and USA be the best, or would Yuri and Yuri be the best? I say I can't really answer that question because it depends on the map, it depends on the players.
Building.
I mean, depending on the players is dependent on the players, but I mean, It's a really hard question to answer, but I think Allied and Soviet, you know, one being USA or Korea and the other one being Iraq, is a really good team for a 2 versus 2. I just think they're really good. Because you get the Rhino tank aggression early with the Soviet player, and then you get the technology, you get the good late game with the allies. You're gonna get the Rhino tank rushes, you're gonna get all the Iron Curtain stuff if super weapons are on. So he's doing some kind of mumbo jumbo with one tank, I guess. It looks like he might be scouting and harassing with that one tank. So I think I want to get 4 miners before I make a radar on a battle lab. And it's actually a second way to play allies. By you make like air allies, which is like kind of like you don't make a battle lab until later on, but you make 4 planes. It actually works sometimes because you could shoot the Soviet battle labs and stuff like that, and you force them to make air defense.
Construction
Unit
complete.
reporting. On our way, sir.
Unit ready. New construction options. Building. Training.
And now you're gonna see that this Soviet's got a lot of miners. 1, 2, 3,
Construction complete.
6 miners. I guess that's okay. But usually if they make a lot of miners, they're gonna start mining my ore later on, and it kind of gets me annoyed when they do that. Especially they make ore purifier, but I don't get to use my ore purifier. Okay, so I kind of knew that Terrordrone was coming from me. I was like, duh. I was like, I know what you're trying to do. What else could you possibly be trying to do with the Terrordrone, rather than joining my IAVs or my Grizzlies? And I see that flag truck come up. I was like, okay, he's gonna see it. So I'm gonna go back to my near our bases.
Ready.
Like, I was like, I want to look for a good spot to paradrop him. Maybe I want to Navy SEAL his super weapons.
Unit ready.
Because that's always a good way to stop the super weapons by Navy SEAling them.
Changing vector.
And if I could knock out all his flak trucks,
Ready.
he only has 1 flak truck, but if I could knock him, or 2 or 3.
Unit lost.
If I could knock out his flak trucks with planes,
Iron curtain detected.
then I could harass with Rocketeers.
Ready.
Watch my dust.
Beacon placed.
So, okay, attack, go, 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 go. I was like, go, 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 go. And then watch this. This is like a pro paradrop right here. Watch this. It's like, go, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Unit lost.
My allies coming. Trying to get in that building.
Structure.
And we're gonna attack.
Building.
Watch this.
Warning. Iron
Now watch
curtain detected.
power plant. Boom, boom.
Unit promoted. Unit
Messed everything up. That was the freaking sickest paradrop I've probably ever done on 2 vs 2. And then we took out the MCV2 on top of that.
Unit ready. Unit promoted.
And I finished out that last building with his Grizzlies.
Unit ready.
And all I gotta do is stay with his Rhino tanks, kind of let him take the lead because he's got the Rhino tanks, and just kind of help him out with the Grizzly tanks and use the IFV to kind of shoot from behind his tanks.
Unit ready.
See, I kind of know exactly what to do. When you're in like a 2 vs 2, you kind of have like an expectation. I was like, he's gonna do this and that with the Rhino tanks, so I'm gonna just basically use my IFVs, stay behind his Rhino tanks, so my IFVs don't get blown up, and they're gonna do some good range and some good damage.
Unit lost. Building.
And the guy's like, why the hell would you make... Why the hell would you not take the buildings versus the USA? And that is a good question. And look at my GI. They left my GI open, so this is actually... These are actually good players, but they basically got brutalized by that paradrop. It was brutalizingly painful for them.
Lost. Unit promoted.
So I was like, okay, my Navy SEAL wants to kill those Desolators.
Warning. Iron curtain activated.
Oh, and they got a little bit of fight left in them still. Just a little bit with that Iron Curtain.
Unit ready. Unit promoted.
I was like, dude, I want to take out the Iron Curtain now. Seal ready.
Warning. Iron curtain activated. Unit ready.
So they still have a little bit of units left.
Unit promoted.
I know they're running all the things just to kill that Navy SEAL. Iron Curtain from green.
Reinforcements
It's a good game when guys out.
Player defeated.
I mean, that was just brutal that we got him that bad with the power drop and the seal after that to finish him off. Good.